Hey everyone, wishing you a very happy Mother's Day. Sending all my love to all the moms, spiritual moms, moms that are waiting to be moms, all the moms in the world. Sending you lots and lots of love. I was thinking about mothers and mothers in the Bible over the last week. And y'all know I've been really on this understanding of the fact that we are birthing a John the Baptist generation and that we need to carry the mantle of an Elizabeth in this age. But then I started to think of not only what it would take to birth a John the Baptist generation, but to mother and father a John the Baptist generation. What would it take for us to be mothers and fathers to a John the Baptist? And I started thinking about who John the Baptist was, how he lived his life, all the things that must have happened behind the scenes that we don't fully know about, being his parent. This is a man who decided to go live in the wilderness, that he looked different than everyone, that he was from the tribe of Levi. He should have been in the Levitical understanding of being in the temple and worshiping and taking care of the temple like his father did. Instead, he went off into the wilderness and ate locust, ate honey, dressed weird and inappropriately at times. He preached a message unlike any message that had been heard. Repent, prepare the way of the Lord, repent. Unlike any other person in ministry at the time, he looked different, he sounded different, he probably smelled different. He was the antithesis of something that they had never seen before. And it actually was probably very offensive to the mind and offensive to the culture, offensive to the way that they had always done things in the past. And I believe that to mother someone like that, you have to be so able to discern and hear the voice of the Lord and trust God with your children and those that you're raising up, whether it's a spiritual parent or an actual parent. I believe that we are in that moment of time right now, that if we are raising up a generation of John the Baptists, what does it look like to be a parent, a pastor, a mentor, a friend to those types of people? What does it look like to have them in our churches, in our ministries, in our homes, in our communities? What is that going to look like? What is the posture that we're going to have to take to do a good job in raising them up? What is the position that I need to be in order to encourage and help them the most, to see them the most? I've just been praying about it. How can I be a mom to a John the Baptist generation? One of the words that came to me was that we were always called to be set apart, that the Lord called us to be set apart. And yet somehow we have gotten the understanding, and myself included, that I need to be more likable and approachable and in line with the world versus set apart from the world. And I think that's really what the Lord is doing right now, is that he's teaching us how to be set apart people, how to look different, how to sound different, how to be different, and not compromise on our differences, but learn to stand when everyone else is kneeling, to be able to stand when everyone else is kneeling and stand for Christ, stand for righteousness, stand for holiness, stand for faith, stand for truth, and to be able to discern the times and the seasons, discern what he's doing, because he's not making it about a person, he's not making it about a ministry, he's not making it about a church, he's making it about him. And so how can we raise up this generation that is not... They are not going to be bound by the four walls of the church. They're not going to be bound by the old understanding of ministry. They're not going to be a Pharisee, a Sadducee, or anything like that at all. They are going to be out in the wilderness, eating what they're going to eat, dressing how they want to dress, and telling people to repent, for the day of the Lord is at hand. So I encourage you to start praying about it, asking the Lord what it looks like. I'd love to hear anything that you feel like you're getting from the Lord about it. Again, I don't have the answers. I have just been asking the questions. So, yeah, God bless you guys. Happy Mother's Day.